More often than you think, future WWE stars are used on air in alternative roles before they are brought up to the main roster. One of the more famous methods of introducing budding superstars to the big stage was through Adam Rose's posse called the Rosebuds. So, these are 7 WWE superstars who masqueraded as Rosebuds. The only person on this list to actually appear in wrestling gear rather than a flamboyant outfit, Kalisto, was featured as one of the first members of the party. He's known for when he twirled around 2 lightsaber-like objects, and was even given recognition by Rose himself. Interestingly, Kalisto wasn't even in NXT at the time, but he would debut in the exact same gear he wore while partying. I wonder who else has been hidden in plain sight like that. Simon Gaucho may have somewhat faded away on the main roster, but he was definitely one of the more famous Rosebuds. Coming from the indies, Gaucho was sporting his signature mustache as well as a Where's Waldo style of clothing, topping it off with a strange hat. I'm really not sure what he was supposed to be, but he fit right in with the rest of the crowd. Maybe this look could make a return if the vaudevillains don't work out. Alexa Bliss really blew up in 2016, making her way through NXT to SmackDown where she won the Women's Championship, but back a few years ago, Bliss was in a much different position. In 2014, Alexa Bliss was featured next to Adam Rose himself at his pre-debut party. While he was being interviewed, Bliss sat there next to him, once again in plain sight before anybody really knew who she was. If you've been following my Wrestling Origin series, you know that the monstrous Braun Strowman has also appeared as a Rosebud. He made repeated appearances as a partying gladiator, and man, is it a stark contrast to his character today. Strowman was responsible for not only partying it up, but also working security for Rose's parties. If nothing else, this shows that Braun really is a human, and he could work as a babyface in the future. About 6 months before she made her NXT debut with Enzo and Cass, Carmella made an appearance as, you guessed it, a member of Adam Rose's fan club. Carmella was relatively unknown at the time and didn't stand out all that much, but she was definitely there. Though today she's on SmackDown and one of the top contenders, not too long ago, she was simply a party girl. Everybody else seems to have fun as a Rosebud, but then again, James Ellsworth isn't everybody else. Looking absolutely miserable, Ellsworth donned a cheeseburger costume while surrounded by his fellow Rosebuds. James was a local talent who got the call up whenever WWE was in the area and needed some extra personnel, so James actually appeared in WWE multiple times in these smaller roles. As you can see, this is obviously below James, but he did it anyways and it paid off in the long run. You might not even recognize her unless pointed out, but Becky Lynch was also a Rosebud a few years back, though she wasn't sporting her iconic orange hair yet. Lynch appeared front and center as a Bud just after arriving in NXT in 2013, and has since become arguably the most successful Rosebud alumni on this list. Just goes to show that even the best wrestlers start at the very bottom. And those were 7 WWE superstars who masqueraded as Rosebuds. If you enjoyed the video, then maybe leave a like and consider subscribing for more wrestling content. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.